Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpiopriestess. If you would like a private reading, you can do that by visiting www.scorpiopriestess.com. I hope everybody's doing well, vibing high, living your best Scorpio Dorpio life. Happy birthday to my babe celebrating this week or today, Scorpio. Let me know, are you an October or November Scorpio? As a lot of you know, my birthday is November 19th. And I've been a lot of twinsies out here on my journey. I am doing absolutely nothing, and I cannot wait. I took 2 days off. I'm doing nothing. I'm going to do nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be a whole lot, and it's going to be peaceful, and that's what I am looking for, Scorpio. Oh boy, Scorpio, there's some necessary things ending. There's been some betrayal, sadness here in your energy. You're going through a big transformation. Death straight out the deck. Some of you here are going through a big ending. High Priestess energy, you are not only listening to your intuition, but starting to make moves from it. And that's when you know that you are advancing, elevating in your vibration as well as your spiritual journey, Scorpio. You know, we've always had a gut feeling. We always know the right decision and choice, don't we? Doesn't mean we do it, doesn't mean we follow it. When you start following your own advice, your own intuition, when you start making moves from a deep inner knowing and not waiting for outside confirmation, that is when life gets good. A lot of soul searching, but some self-doubt still coming out here in your energy. A Virgo, a Scorpio, or a Pisces could be important to you. My ears started to pop as I got into this. Some of you were gaslit. You were with a really toxic lover that blocked your third eye, made you question yourself a lot. You're finally moving out of that space. This is a great time in your life. Things are progressing with grace and ease as never before. Triumph, party, and fun time, Scorpio. Moving towards a season where things are going to go easy. Things are going to feel easy. It's going to go smooth. Things are going to align the way you need it to. The more you move out of this space of betrayal, self-doubt, and heartbreak. Be open to receiving messages right now. It's important to communicate clearly and honestly. Somebody's getting ready to text or call you. Some of you, it's a job offer. Some of you, it's a friend you haven't spoke to in a while. Some of you, it is a passed over loved one giving you messages through your intuition, through your dreams, through divine synchronicities. You're becoming a leader. Speak, act with authority, set your boundaries, and know your limits. There is an upcoming opportunity for you to move or travel. Enjoy this adventure. If you've been waiting to hear if you got a job offer from afar, if you've been waiting to hear if you've got some kind of possibly a home. Some of you are buying a home. Some of you are selling a home. Some of you are waiting to hear if you got approved on a loan. There's something you've been waiting for. Some of you are waiting to hear back from a lover. Spirit's asking you to put up boundaries. Listen to your intuition. Communicate your needs and non-negotiables clearly with love and light. Let a motherfucker know whether this is a job offer or a lover or a friend that you are estranged from, a family member you are estranged from. It's important that you let them know exactly how you feel about the situation, about the way they have acted, whatever the case is. Don't just let somebody, drag themselves back into your life with no boundaries, no communication, and no non-negotiables. We should always have non-negotiables in a relationship. I don't tolerate cheating. I don't tolerate ghosting. I don't tolerate games. of any kind. And a lot of you need to get into that space because there's somebody that wants to communicate with you, but this seems to be a reoccurring thing, a reoccurring theme. This person may ghost, go silent, get quiet, and then they just think they can come back in and fall back in like they've never left. You may be really surprised over the upcoming months. There could be an opportunity for you to travel unexpectedly. Oh, I hope it's me, Spirit. I claim. Some of you may have an opportunity to move into a better, bigger home, or like an hour away. It's not really far away. Others, this could be at a distance. Moving on over here to love, Spirit, tell me, what does Scorpio sun, moon, rising need to know about their love life, please? Oh boy, this is what I'm saying. Somebody pulls your strings. This is you. They know how to work you. Control, influenced. Some of you are this person gaslights, they ghost, and then they slide back in and you just let them because you get caught up in the dopamine and the romance of it all. And then you find yourself right back here again, Scorp. Spirit's asking you not to do that this time. Don't let this person mess with your intuition. You know the truth. If something feels off, it is. If you don't like the way this person's moving, they're gone. Don't keep hoping they're going to change or sit around needing to find 3D evidence why they continue to hurt you over and over again. Big message here this morning. You got to do some soul searching. Do you want this person back into your life? Do you want to go through that again? Some of you are finally dating. There's a lot of romance getting ready to enter your life. A lot of hopes and desires of family, comfort. We do have a lot of some Christmas things going on there. Some of you, this is by the Christmas holiday, by the week of the 25th of December. Some of you, it's between Christmas and New Year's. There's a reconciliation. Others, you're going to move at the beginning of the year, 2026. You're going to be moving. Tell me how the person on Scorpio's mind is feeling right now, please. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, please. They're a show-off. They're arrogant. They're in their pride, ghosting, bottom of the deck. This is what I mean. Scorpio, some of you are romanticizing this connection. That's what we do when somebody leaves our life. It's our brain's default default mode network trying to solve a problem. So it's working off what it knows. If this person's ghosted before and then came back in and A, B, and C has happened, now your brain thinks that's the ending, or your brain will create an ending like they love me, they're coming back changed, we're going to live happily ever after, because it feels better than accepting uncomfortability and the truth, right? This person could come back and do the same thing to me. They've already done it to me 3 times. Instead of doing that, out of survival, out of protection, out of not wanting to feel uncomfortable as a human, your default network will start making up a fantasy. So you have to be careful because there's a lot of romanticizing, and the facts are this person lies, they manipulate, they're prideful. They fool you. They feel you're gullible or that you believe everything they tell you. And it's not that you believe it. You've just not felt open to communicate because you know if you do, they're just going to ghost again or not want to talk or act as if you're starting. A gaslighter's famous words are, why are you overreacting? You're so crazy. Look at you. Why are you doing that? That's what a gaslighter does. And then you start to argue about how you're reacting to the bullshit. And so I'm worried that this person's going to come back in and pull the strings and push the buttons, and you're not going to feel open to communicate your needs. You may want to write them some letters, read them out loud as practice. because this person is coming in at some point and they're very hard for you to resist. A lot of you still have, you're very hopeful. You have a lot of hopes and desires that this can work with this person. Some of you, they do well for themselves. They are wealthy. They're really intelligent. They have a lot going for them, but they just don't want to settle down. Others, this person is just a horrible partner and they love you. They're just prideful. Hopefully they can go through some kind of ego death. They want a coming together. They may have you over for dinner. They may come over to your house. They could take you out. This person has a lot of love for you, but they have issues with manipulating and lying. They're always living in their ego. What a shame. Tell me what this person's deal is. I mean, it's nothing you're doing wrong. Nothing at all. Some of you have a new person coming in that's going to court you, Scorpio. They live in a very big home. There's something about this person's home. Really big house. Tell me about this first person first. This person that comes in and out of Scorpio's life, that ghost that hid. There was no closure here. Tell me about Scorpio and this no closure, because there was a third party involved. Definitely an ex that chose a third party or hasn't came back. You thought they were going to. Every day they don't. You're feeling sadder and sadder. And I'm so sorry, babes, but it's time to get yourself together. You want to be in a good space. So if you do reconcile, you have a fighting chance. Keep in mind, only 10% of relationships make it after a breakup, because we just get back together, do the same damn thing we did before they left, and then we fall back into the same patterns and do the same things. If you heal, if you grow, if you take this time out to really soul search, Scorpio, you may find that you can be a healthier version of you, and perhaps they will follow suit. Some of you have children. They're going to try to use the kids to wiggle their self in. Some of you have been with this person since you were very young. They're all you know. Unfortunately, they've done this many times, left for third parties. They seem to want to come on back in. This person is still in a manipulative space, though. They're not coming in an honest. They're coming in trying to get you to forgive them for the ghosting or the no closure or the leaving, whatever they have done. And they're going to try to make you feel like they're putting you on this pedestal, but you have to be careful that it's not future faking. I don't trust this person, Scorp. I wish I said I could say I do, but their energy makes me uncomfortable. I feel they're very strategic. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't want to lose access to you. They don't want to lose you, but they don't know how to act right either. I guess only time will tell. If I had to guess on the return, tell me about the return, please. What time? My goodness. Sorry, guys, I'm dropping cards everywhere. I do see Pisces season, which is February. 29 days for some of you. It's the 29th of November. Like I said, the week of Christmas, the 29th of December. In between Christmas and New Year's, you could reconcile. There's something for the holidays. This person could reach out for your birthday, those that haven't celebrated yet. They're going to come back with all of these, do you remember this and do you remember that? And do you remember how we used to do this and that? And wiggle their way back in, Scorpio. It's entirely up to you. There's no wrong or right. You can tell them to go fuck theirself and go in a new direction. It's all free will decisions here, babes. This is up to them and you. Moving over here to those Scorpios dating. Tell me about Scorpios dating, please. I will timestamp at the bottom. Tell me about Scorpios that are dating, that are ready to meet a new love, that are ready to let this behind them, please. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, new love, please. There's someone new coming in that's going to want to court you. You could meet them during Capricorn season. This person could be starting at your workplace. You could be working together. There may be an unexpected romance that pops off. You could already know this person for some of you. Others, this is someone you're going to meet through a colleague, a coworker, or a friend, or while you're out with friends or at some kind of event or party. Long-lasting security here. This person's been through some stuff. They are getting themselves back together. They live in a really big house, but here's the thing, and this does not mean that this is a no. This person's either been through a divorce, a loss of a job. There's something about the home that's too big or too expensive, or they're trying to downsize. I feel they've been through a divorce. I feel the kids left. Now or they only get the kids part-time or something like this. And they are having a hard time maintaining the house they live in, but they're getting themselves back together. This is someone, this person's first name could begin with an N. They actually put dating on hold. They haven't been dating because of what I'm saying. This is someone you will mirror. This is somebody that will only want you. They've been abstinent. They have not been dating. Soulmate energy here. You know, your twin's energy is coming out too. You have a counterpart that lies and manipulates and bops in and out of your life. This is a soulmate that you could have long-lasting, beautiful security with, but it will be entirely up to you, Scorpio. You're going to have to make a decision. Some of you are meeting a twin flame. Some of you are actually meeting your counterpart. You thought you meant them, but it was a false flame. This new person coming in had to put dating on hold. They're going to court you. They're going to open the car door for you. They're going to pamper you. This person's very traditional. You can sit in your divine feminine or masculine energy. If it's a female, they're going to want to do a lot of things to nurture you, care for you, pack your lunch, wash your clothes, you know, be supportive. If it's a masculine energy, they want to protect, provide, and care. And so it's going to be quite beautiful, Scorpio, and well worth the wait. This person could be a Capricorn. They could have a lot of Capricorn in their chart. I'm also feeling Virgo. This could be an earth sign regardless. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Well, you're going to have some decisions to make in the upcoming months. I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed Wednesday. You're halfway through the week, guys. Stand up, clap your hands, get yourself going. Today is going to be the best damn day ever. You're going to go out here, Scorpio, and show these people how it's done.